Prix.
Round 2. China.
Our lives on. That's up.
I'll get the introductories going once we get them. Oh, you piece of...
Oh mate, you should see my wire management looks sick.
Matt Hoyland, pray to the download gods for me, please. I don't believe in them, mate. Sorry. Now, hopefully you get in, Moyland. Hopefully you get in. Let's hope for a speedy download and a speedy install as well. So, hello everybody, and welcome to Rapid Pixel Racing Round 2 at the Chinese Grand Prix. I'm your host, DXT Nevo, and with me, as always, is DXT Hobo. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing?
Let's get something up
How are you,
here.
Alex?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, my friend. Not too bad. Excited for another race in RPR. Looks like no one's jumped out just this very second. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of the tables. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to start off with, let's start off with the driver's standings. So obviously if you weren't here last week, where hell were you? So James out is straight out. What a surprise. Let's do that. So, currently leading the way in first place is Moyland on 25 points after his win around Jeddah. Second place we've got Johnny Stokes. Third place... Hang on a second. So third place we've got Scotty Harris. Fourth place we've got RV. And for anyone watching, maybe Rob, if you're in here already, there's a small issue on the driver standings where fourth place has a number... says first place. Anyway, fifth place we've got Algedifa. Sixth place we've got that guy Alex. Seventh place we've got El Stefano. Eighth McDutchface. Ninth Robson Racer. And 10th we've got Speedy. I'll quickly run down so I completely forgot to say the points. So Moreland on 25, Johnny Stokes on 18, Scotty on 15, Avi on 12, Algedifa on 10, that guy Alex on 8, El Stefano on 6, McDutchface on 4, Rob on 2, Speedy on 1, and then the rest of them are unscored currently in 0 points. Many of them will be looking to change that today. And for a quick rundown of the constructors, leading the way we have got McLaren of Moyland and El Stefano on 31 points. Second place we've got Red Bull Racing of Scotty and Alex on 23. Third place we've got Ferrari of Johnny Stokes and Chubb on 18. Fourth place we've got Aston Martin of RV and Erez on 12. Fifth place we've got the Haas of Carl and Algedifa on 10. Sixth place we've got the AlphaTauri on McDutchface and James on 4 points. In seventh place we've got Williams Racing of Rob and Lulu on 2. Eighth place we've got Alfa Romeo of Speedy and Neles on 1. Mercedes of Shorty and Womax on 0, and the Alpine of Hudsojo and Booker Bronco also on 0. So there we go. Hello Mrs. Carl, how are you today? So let's run this down. James Al now obviously on his hot lap. I'm not expecting like absolute scintillating times because obviously it's only Q1 and a lot of people do take it easy. We've seen this every session pretty much. Speedy's having a quick shower. That's good. That's real good.
About that time of year, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, he has 2 a year, right? It's coming up to the end of January, I guess that's probably about the right amount of time. Going to February relatively fresh. I think he just uses baby wipes, just under like the armpits and in his through his groin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Moyland, I'm stressed out waiting for this download to finish. Hope you're having a better day than me. That was obviously to Mrs. Carl. Yeah, we're good, Mrs. Carl. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Can we get some predictions in the chat? Who do we think is going to take pole position? We'll go for top 5.
At this rate, it won't be Moyland.
Well, that's true. I think Moyland's going to be out of it because if he gets in, I think he has to quit straight away anyway. So we'll go for top 5 or top 5 predictions, and I'll get your predictions soon, Hobo, as well. We'll get them before Q1 finishes, just so you can't be like, oh, I've been knocked out, what a shock. So we'll do that.
Also, it's nice to see and Tim racing again.
It is nice to see and Tim back.
Keep an eye on her. She's a very quick driver. And El Stefano, her brother. You guys, if you didn't know.
Yes.
So, yeah, brother and sister combo. Also competing as well. So fingers. Who you rooting for? I like rooting for the underdog.
What do you mean?
Well, and Tim over El Stefano any day of the week.
I mean,
fuck you, El Stefano.
So Hud Sojo coming through. What sort of lap times are you going to do? Comes through the last corner. Nicely done there on the exit, and does a 1:34.1. So James Howe still sitting up there, easily getting through on that 1:32.6. Errors on a 1:32.9.
That Robson racer coming down the home straight. It is in the Williams. Good to see Lewis Williams back as well in the lovely Williams car.
So Moylan's got his prediction. He's going for Johnny on pole, second Chubb, third Avi, fourth Scotty, and fifth Shorty. Okay, that's quite a good. That's quite a good shout. Mrs. Carl says, "I really hope Moylan's download finishes before the race starts. I've come on here to watch him race." Well, I think we all know that you've come on to listen to me and Hobo.
Where your loyalty? We know where your loyalty lies.
I mean, let's not try and make Moylan feel good. All right. We all know why everyone's here. It's not for Moyland, alright, it's for me and Hobo. Sweety's finished his shower already. Just to clock that, he typed it at 2-minute shower. 2-minute shower. That was one of those things where you looked at it and went,
So did you turn the water on, mate, or just look at the shower?
I think he looked at it and he goes, "Oh, I feel so clean." I reckon he just like, he hangs some towels up on the wall and then jumps into them and fights them, and he thinks it scrubs him. So he comes out of his towels and he's like, "Oh, I'm clean."
Ooh, Shorty
1:34 there. Shorty was also quite quick last week,
1:34.5.
so I'm expecting a good turnout from Shorty as well. Moylan says he's got 27 minutes left of his download. That's quite that's long enough. It's long enough. Let's see what Antim can do in the Haas.
Yeah, she's the nearest one because Elsfan, I think, he invalidated his lap. Must be the last corners he got this next lap.
This is family bragging rights right here.
It definitely is.
This is like which one of them might bring shame to the family.
It's got to be El Stefano, right?
Oh, well, you never know.
Thing is, right, okay, I'm not a big fan of Haas. The livery is starting to warm to me, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, they've had much worse liveries. Like, this livery's not the worst one they've had. I just don't like... I feel like the white, that blue and that red are just it's such an old thing. You know what I mean? Like, that was like such an old collar combo, I feel like...
Like Hesketh.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's plain and boring. I get that it's a Russian thing, blah, blah, blah. But I just feel like it's not that bad. It just would be better. They could have different colours and it would be better. It would be quite nice, you know? And Tim there in 1:30.6. That's not bad. Not too shabby.
That should have been invalidation. She went really wide on the exit of the last corner, but managed to not invalidate as two jumped up there. Womax 1:33.9 up into 4th place.
Nice.
Where we got Lewis on track. He's
Here's
around the
Lulu.
last sector.
Yeah.
We'll jump on El Stefano though. I think El Stefano he's validated, so it can't be him. Let's go with Lulu. Lulu is the one next across the line.
Jack Claytus wants to join us in commentary.
Why isn't Jack racing?
Because he's a pussy, that's why.
Yeah.
Pussy. He realised he can't beat Moyland anymore, so he has to come in the combox and just talk over Moyland, talk about him instead. What he does, he comes in and he goes, "Well, I really do like China, and I feel like I've been with a good shot at winning it, but I just felt like commentating today," is what he'll say. Lewis
Williams, 1:34.1, puts up in the 6th place above his teammate. 3-6 out on track now, but he's invalidated already, so that'll be another lap for him. El Stefano's coming to the pits, I'm not surprised there. Avi, is he come around the last sector now, Avi? So he's currently on the 124, sorry, so he goes around the last corner. Right on the edge of being invalidating there, but okay, the 1:32.4, good time, puts him just above Shorty for pole place. Who else we got? Another Womax, is he going around again, or is he coming into the pit? I believe it would be a pit, to be honest. Oh no, he's going around again. One more try for Womax.
What's Al Jadid for doing? Al Jadid for now.
A little bit faster.
Coming through turn 11 and 12. Here he comes.
In the other Williams. Well, his car sounds like he's running out of fuel.
Yeah, I know. The fuel light's not on though.
I don't know if I change back. I don't think this is a lap because he's weaving.
Yeah, he's weaving. That's not a lap. So Chubb, let's jump on board with Chubb. Oh no, Chubb's invalidated. What is this? What is this?
Who's the Scotty's that guy Alex? He's not too far away.
Yeah, we'll go. Oh no, that guy Alex has just started his outlap.
Yeah.
Speedy's pretty close, coming through turns 11 and 12.
3-6 on a lap. He's coming through sector 2 now.
I'm going to stay on board with Speedy, and let's see what he can do. Miss Carl, you guys make my Monday night. Oh, thanks, Miss Carl. She said something about Moyland winning as well, but meh.
This one the commentators of the year.
Commentators every year, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Commentators of the year, every year. We'll be like Ant and Decker commentary.
Of the decade, mate. Of the decade.
In 20 years, we'll be like, wow, we just can't believe we keep winning it. Wait a minute, yes we can. Wait. No, I'm joking. That'd be sick though.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, no. Quick, just a bit of humbleness right there.
Nah, never. Oh, very wide from 3-6. He goes right the last corner before long straight at the back.
Here we go.
Speedy. Good one.
Number 25 coming down the main straight on the run down to turn 1. How's he going to take this? Actually, no, that wasn't too bad. Drifted out a little bit wide, but it's actually quite nice. Left it maybe a little bit wide for turn 2 here. Here we go, on the accelerator now through turn 3.
I'll jump on board with Chubb and see how he gets on. He's just ahead at the moment, just right behind a
turn
Williams,
6 here for turn 6 here for Speedy now. Round turn 7. Oh, he's lost it! He's lost it, but he's going to be lucky, I think. Yeah, he's lucky he's got a nice long run off there. So he got away with that one, Speedy, but a little bit too much curb. That is I used to let off around that corner because I would just find like it would just do that too often.
You gotta take the right line around that corner, otherwise you
yeah, it does suck. So we've got to jump now on board with that guy Alex. He is now coming through turn 9.
1 second, tries to cross the line. There's a perfect last corner. 132.8 puts up in the 4th place, just below James Al and above Erez.
There you go. On the run down now for 11 and 12. For that guy Alex, let's see what he can do through turn 12 now. On the run down this long. Gets to turn 13 just about now, and he's coming down onto the straight now.
Yes, Matt Hoyland just said in the chat, spinning number 25.
Pretty much.
Moyland, considering your track record, I don't think you can really talk much.
I think it's like a club. I'm pretty sure it's a club.
Must be.
Johnny Stokes, 132.3. Not that it matters who gets the fastest here, but it's a nice little time to see. Let's see what that guy Alex can do coming round the final corner. Crossing the line to do 132.6. So a good time there from Alex.
And there we go. El Stefano goes on 133.7. Does beat Antium, but Antium's on a
Chubb managed to get a lap in, 132.8, 3 lap old softs. I wonder what the cut-off's going to be, you know. McDutch face. I mean, everyone's so close. Like a 134.6 technically at the moment is the slowest time. But I think you're going to be looking at maybe Hotsojo's 134.1. Maybe something around there. I think
big gap between him and El Stefano.
I think you want to get into 133s to try and make it through here.
Yeah, I think 133. If you're in the mids to low end of that, I think you should be fine.
Yeah.
But we'll have a look now. Scotty now on his lap. He's coming on a 1.7 as he comes down the main straight. Hits DRS at 110. So he's on par to be around with the James Owls and the shorties of the world. Depends on what he does in the final 2 corners. Heavy braking into the hairpin here. Takes that nicely though, not too early on the power as he keeps the car with traction. One more corner now, how's he going to cut it? It's quite sheepishly, to be honest. He could have took a little bit more out of that. And he goes 132.7. Lost a bit of time there, I think.
Let's see what McDutch Face can do. I mean, all you need in this one is a lap good enough, right, to get through. So I
Yeah.
don't think you need to
You
push
haven't
your
got to push
limits.
too hard.
That's it.
There's definitely keep an eye on that time from Scotty. I can see him doing faster in the
Oh,
top 10
100%.
shootout.
I feel like McDutch Face always goes for like these last minute runs, and sometimes it has bitten him a little bit because you don't get enough chance to come back in, and he won't have another chance after this actually. And well, he could just go again, but if he crashes and breaks or something, then he won't. So let's see what he can do now. Just coming round the turn 6 right there.
Luckily enough,
Turn
this track,
7.
It's very spinnable, but there's a lot of runoff. So if you don't, like, the only way you could really lose it and like actually DNF yourself is probably on the exit of is it 12? The long right hander.
Yeah, 12 to 30.
That's the only place you can really lose it and then like end up in a wall. Everywhere else, you've got a lot of runoff to kind of save yourself.
Yeah. So this looks like a purple sector 2 from McDutch Face. The laps look not too bad so far, to be fair, pretty good. Oh, he's back here. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, no, you could see it going. You could see it going.
A bit of a spin round now. Here we go. He's got to be careful now because his tyres are going to be so overheated. Yeah. As you can see, he's very gingerly getting the car back to speed again.
He's just going to have to go slow down this straight, get a bit of wiggle on, get the tyres cooled down.
Enough temperature in your tyres, mate. I don't think you need to warm up. But yeah, so he's got time to get his tyres cooled down and just have one more run.
He's got someone coming up behind him, you know. You need to, yeah, that's it, well done.
Yeah, and Tim's coming down. I was jumping on Tim, see how she's getting on.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. Oh, she's invalidated.
Oh, invalidated.
Okay, so...
She's got time, though. Go around again.
Yeah.
Where's Shorty on track? He's coming around.
Rob needs to improve.
But he's 5 seconds slower.
Moylan said, watch out for people running out of fuel here if there's no... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still reckon there'll be a safety car in this one, but if it doesn't happen, we could see another. Was it a Portimao fiasco?
Oh, don't. Yeah. That was. The thing is, it's happened a few times because Portimao was one of them. Wasn't Spa the other one?
Oh yeah, it was Spa. I think something. Yeah, Spa as well. Let's see. Is Rob going? I think Rob's probably going again. So Rob needs to improve. It's a tough one because there's not much time left. 3 Sync and Speedy. I feel like both.
They should be up there.
They should get a bit. They should get into the. Well, they should definitely be pushing into Q2. Oh, he holds it there, just manages to not invalidate, comes across the line, and it's a 1. It's too slow, 134.9.
No, Dutch Face is now right behind Tim, who's also on a hot lap. So he could lose a lot of time in the dirty air behind her. But in the same way, could get a nice drag off the home straight.
Yeah. But I don't think there's enough difference here, does it, Ran? Oh, runs deep. But the slipstream he's about... Yeah. The slipstream he's going to get, though, could get him a lot of that time back if he can get around this corner. With,
he's backed off.
He has backed off. Okay. Okay.
He's run out of fuel, is he? No?
No, he's just applying the brake a little bit. So Speedy's on a lap now. He's coming down. Speedy's going to go for a little bit of a slipstream. Oh, McDutch Face pulls out to overtake and almost catches Speedy out there. Speedy was going for the slipstream. So here he comes now through the hairpin. Turn 15.
And Tim, she's run out of fuel now. This is our last chance, really. DRS is open. 1:33.9. It does improve to 9th.
Speedy almost loses it on the turn 16 exit there, but gets up to a 1:32.9. So nice time there from Tim. And I think getting into 1:33 might be enough. I mean, there's still McDutch Face and 3 Sync. I mean, she's got a couple places to be able to drop down. We've got everyone out there. Lulu's still going out on these set of soft tyres. Going out for one more run. Robson Racer.
He's made a mistake.
He's down. He's invalidated and down. So it's down to McDutch Face. Now, McDutch Face car looks literally so rear-endy. It's unbelievable.
I don't know how long's left. Oh, there we go. This flags have shown.
Yeah, this is it.
Flags the whole time.
That's it. Flags have shown. So what can McDutch Face do? What can he do now? Coming through turn 7.
I'm going to stand by with 3 Sync. He's coming round turns 11, 12 and 13.
McDutch Face needs a better time here. He doesn't. I mean, but you're looking at McDutch Face. He's definitely got it in to do like a 1:32ish sort of thing. So he only needs to do a lap time that would be like 2 seconds off of his. Well, okay, no, about 1.5 seconds off what he could probably manage here, and he will get in there. So let's see what he's going to do. Let's see what 3 Sync does as well. 3 Sync's going to cross the line first. He's just about to come through turn 16 now. Oh, really wide. He'll be able to hold it. He'll be able to hold it.
He's okay.
And he gets across the line. Just at 1:33.8. Just about makes it. Rob's out. Rob is out. Sojo's out. Oh no,
Where's
Hatojo's
Lewis
still in.
Williams as well?
Hatojo is still in, but he's finished. McDutch pace now. What's he going to do? He needs a 134.1 here to sneak into the Q2.
I think he's going to be okay.
I think he's going to make it. It's going to be a 132.6.
Yeah,
there he is. So that pushes Hatojo out. So it's and Tim now. So only people that can beat her.
Oh no,
is
Lewis can't do it.
And
Lulu can't do it.
He
He's
can't do
slower.
it. He's and Tim there creeps in. Lulu, Rob, disappointed from the William boys. Disappointing.
Yeah, that is a big shock actually. Rob's normally up there.
It is a shock.
Yeah, Rob's just in the chat. That's me out. It is.
Yeah.
Both Williams.
And then Tim's just backed off here to rub it into everyone's faces.
She's out of fuel.
No, she's doing it. She's doing it purposely to mug everyone off. Fuel or not?
Very well.
No, that's a good time there. Well, I'll tell you. I reckon you needed to get in the 133s to get through, and she did. A 130, yeah, I was actually quite spot on with that. I'm taking
Only
that.
2 temps slowed than her brother as well.
Yeah.
With a lot more pressure put on her as well.
Alex says 3 sinks should have been. Yeah, see, that's the thing with that last corner, that turn 16. You can run out wide there, but if you go out far enough and then come back on, it's like if you go full speed and cut it and go a bit wide, it will invalidate you. If you go that far wide, it will let you carry on. So it's.
Yeah, like if we had the power, then we probably would. But obviously, as spectators, we can only really commentate.
They need to bring that into a game where you can.
We've said it every year.
I mean, you have to like say you've got the lobby host, then gives like the spectators the permission to delete lap times, so you couldn't mess about and could still do good league races.
Yeah,
that would be sick. Like if we could get in here, like Scotty being the lobby host, and spectators can delete lap times. We were watching people that we thought that was a piss take.
But then again, like it's unfair because like one person can be caught doing it because we're watching it, another person can get away with it.
Can't. Yeah, but if we get told and think like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot. You need a lot more for it. But I mean, we're usually watching someone different.
Yeah, exactly. So we are saying goodbye to 3 drivers, obviously, and Moylan when he does get in. But it'll be Hudzojo in 16th, 17th will be Lewis Williams, and 18th Rob Sim Racer. So 2 Williams and an Alpine. And obviously, Moylan as well, who's struggling to get in. At the moment, he says, I think it was 20 minutes ago, he said. He's got 20 minutes to go. I don't know when that was, though. Yeah, 20 minutes to go. So hopefully he'll be in for the race anyway. Nevo Michael Massey.
I swear down, if you use my name and that guy's name in a sentence again, you're going to have serious issues, Rob.
Michael Massey, man. What can you say about him? I'm going to jump on with James because I'm sure he'll be the first one out. The thing is, yeah, we've been saying this for since we've been commentating, like with incidents and stuff. Like if they opened it up to say having 2 more spectators, or even having 1 more spectator, or even no more spectators, having just 2, but having them being in like inverted commas stewards, so that way if you see a AI car on track who is just causing havoc, you can then black flag them so they have to retire. That kind of stuff.
Whoa.
Be a good addition.
Rob just said Nevo Charlie Whiting. Is that better? Do you want me dead, Rob? Do you want me dead, Rob? Wow, this guy, man. This guy. I mean, Charlie Whiting was a legend, but...
You're sitting down, yeah?
I'm sitting down, yeah.
The Dutch face has come out first.
Beat James to the punch, mate.
No, but he's come out first.
Well, yeah, I know.
Even the fact he's beat James out is a shock, but he's come out first. He hasn't waited to his normal 3 minutes to go. I think he's less than a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was way too squeaky bum time that time. He was like,
So let's have a look at the tyre choices that they've got at the moment. So coming out on track, everyone is on softs other than Shorty, who's put on the mediums.
Yeah.
You only get 1 set of mediums as well, crucially. So going out on the mediums now, the track's not going to be temped up yet. Not be perfect temperature yet. So maybe he's just giving them a go, see what they're like. Chubb's also put out on the mediums as well, as he's overtaking, I think that was and Tim. But yeah, I think if you're going to put out the mediums, maybe you do it later on. Maybe get a couple of bankers in, like a slow, soft time, before you do your medium.
Oh, and McDodge faces round on the last corner. Exit at turn 16, and he's gone. So his outlap.
We'll jump on with James Alden.
Yeah. Alex Zinga says he's got an avatar helmet. I have not seen Alex, but next time you're out, I will have a look and try and get a nice little close up of your helmet.
I've seen they fixed the glitch where they're not having nutcase drivers with no helmets on now.
Yes, yeah, everyone's.
I haven't seen that for a long time. I like some of his helmet designs though.
I know, Rob, but I was just putting your leg. Yeah, no, Charlie White, he was a legend and he was a great race director. I'm happy to be called Charlie White in.
Yeah. Charlie Whiting's a legend. Do miss
Yeah, he
him.
is. F1's gone downhill since.
Yeah, as I say, how much you miss him when you consider F1 how it is now.
Exactly.
But anyway, back to F1. You've got James Allen now coming down sector 3 now. To cross the line, purple sector obviously, because he's the first one setting a lap. Stay on board with him as he comes around the long right hander where you can easily lose it. As you can see there, he keeps way away from the curb, which is probably a safe bet to be honest. So we'll just see what you can do. His DRS opens up, crosses it at 1:11, so it's not going to be the fastest time from James Al. We've seen him cross that line a lot faster in the previous sessions.
Get this first one in, get the banker in. And it's one of those things, you might see that you don't need to go quicker. Why waste more sets of tyres if you're guaranteed to be top 10? It's risky, obviously. That was a nice cut into turn 16 there. Lovely little finish. What's he end up on? A 134.0. That's not good enough.
Yeah, I told you it's not quick.
That wasn't quick.
As his Dutch face goes 137 after, and he spun.
Wow, yeah.
El Stefano started.
So Ann Tim's out there now. She's coming around turn 6.
I didn't mean that. I meant Shorty, as in like Shorty 62. You mentioned Ann Tim. That's a Shorty I meant, not.
I know. I was just going to around him. Shorty.
133.6 from
on
Shorty
mediums as well.
Yeah, it's a good time, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good time on the medium side. Let's have a look. El Stefano just started. He's quite far away. Chubb is down the back straight now. So we'll see what he does. Heavy in the braking again. Misses the apex by quite a bit there. So he's going to lose a lot of time with that. But I guess on the power, nice and easy. How much is he going to cut on the final corner? Quite nicely done, actually. Very nice on the exit as well. 133.2.
3.2 for Chubb. Nice time from Chubb there.
Again, there's definitely time there. More time definitely there.
Yeah, I mean, from the mediums, that's still a solid time, though. If you're thinking the best time was a 32.3 from the Q1, right? I mean, I think if I don't know if someone could clarify this. I can't remember if it's 6 or 8 tenths of a second round China from the softs mediums.
I don't think it's a huge difference.
I think about 6 tenths or something. I can't remember though.
I'm not sure.
Maybe. Who else we got out? We've got Womack, so let's see what Womack can do. He's just about to come through turn 6.
Elstefano's running around the penultimate corner now, cuts that nicely. Goes a bit too severe on the exit though, so lost a lot of time. And misses the apex there as well, bit too slow. That's a 141, that's not a good time from him. He could definitely do better. Probably having another shot at that.
Yeah, he'll go again.
But yeah, he can do better than that. So next, Mr. Smooth's out on his lap as well, and we've got Moomax.
Well, I'm going to watch.
Down board with.
I'm going to watch Moomax. He's almost at the end, and then I'm going to jump straight on board to Avi.
So let's have a look what time.
Moomax is going for the old slipstream.
Yeah, bit of a toe from the Red Bull there, but not too much. Not enough to really help him, I don't think. It's gently on the power there. There's how much he can cut in the final corner. Bit of a clip. Should be okay though.
Max comes across the line. It's a 132.9. So on the soft tyres there, that's probably going to be fast enough to get him through, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, especially with the people that are on the mediums, they're going to probably struggle to get too much quicker than that. Let's go back on. Let's go Avi in the Aston. I've missed most of the lap, but here we go. I'm sure this last 2 corners is going to be smooth. There he goes. We've got that guy Alex out on an outlap as well. Jump on board to him so we can check out his avatar helmet as well. What's Avi going to do? Comes through turn 16, runs a little bit wide, but hangs it. See, look, if you stay out wide and don't come back in so quickly, it works. A 134.5 on the medium tyres. I think he's going to need a slightly quicker one. And El Stefano, 134.2 on the mediums there. That's looking pretty nice. Let's go. That guy Alex, where's his avatar?
Oh yeah, I see it. It's the avatar, the
cartoon
thing. Is it a monkey here or something? I've never seen him, but I've seen a picture. I thought you meant Avatar, like Avatar the movie, James Cameron.
That's what I thought.
I was like, what the fuck is an Avatar
That's
been
what I
involved
thought.
in this game? We're
Williams,
jumping board with Scotty.
7 minutes.
Scotty's on his lap now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand board with that guy, Alex. Let's see what he can do. So, on the rundown now, across the start finish line to start his hot lap. Coming down now into turn 1. Downshifting. Oh, straightens up a little bit. That's going to cost him a little bit of time there. Wasn't super smooth, but kind of had to. So he goes through turn 2 here.
Into 5th place.
Turn 3.
Who else we got?
5.
Is that guy? This is the next one. We just check with Avi actually. Erez, sorry. Erez is coming in the final sector now. That doesn't look like a very quick time though.
Through turn 7. Lets off there. I see quite a few people like letting off through that turn 7. It's just too dangerous.
I think Erez has made a mistake along the way because he's about 10 seconds off the pace at the moment.
He must have made a mistake then, yeah. Here we go for Alex now down into turn 11 and 12. She's looking like quite a nice lap. Apart from the start, it's been pretty decent.
I'm going to see on board with Johnny
12,
Strokes.
13.
There he gets on as well.
On the big back straight now for Alex. Going to come down into this hairpin. Brakes just about the 100-meter board. Probably could brake a little bit later, but that was actually quite a nice corner nonetheless. And on the run down now to turn 16. How much is he going to cut it by? Not by too much. Plays it relatively safe, but he comes over a line 133.6 there on the medium tyres for Alex. Again, I think a bit more time could probably be found there, but that was actually nice. Still, I reckon he could probably get a few tenths from that. That first corner was a bit, wasn't quite his best.
So Johnny Stokes now is coming round the penultimate corner on the medium tyres. See what he can do. Not too bad on the penultimate corner there. Let's have a look how much he cuts the last.
Not too much.
A bit safe.
Yeah, pretty safe.
Like I said, it's a quick time though. 1:33.3. Puts up into 4th place.
These medium guys have got some. Look how close the times are though. Like,
yeah,
it's actually kind of savage.
32.9. That's a soft tyre, but 33.2, 33.3, 33.5, 33.6, 33.6. Very quick times there, middle pack there. Speedy's now on a lap. He's put on softs, so this should be a quick one from him. But he's gone a bit wide on the exit.
I think Speedy wants to get in Q3, and I think he knows that he's going to have to go on the softs for that.
Moylan is still downloaded.
But Dutch Face 132.6 on the medium tyres. That's a really nice time on the mediums there. Really nice time. But Dutch Face always has pace. He's always quick.
Yep. Have a look now with Joe as he comes round to the final
Lights
corner.
up the rear tyres there. Turn 16 now. Hits the little yellow sausage curb. Across the line for a 132.7. So that will see him through.
Safe.
That will see him through there, 132.7. Now, what do the medium players do? Because you've got James out on the cusp at a 134.0, obviously much slower than what we know he's capable of.
Yeah, James out, I think, he's on an outlap now, he's on the mediums again. The thing is, I think he can go faster now. The track's going to be speed up a little bit, so it should be faster. Avi's gone on softs, though. That's the worrying thing he's got to worry about there.
Yeah.
Avi's on softs. So Avi can jump him there. And Tim's gone out on softs as well. She could definitely go faster than a 134.
Well, yeah, she did a 133.9 last time, right? Yeah. So you need to be doing at least a 133. I reckon Erez's time of a 133.689 is probably a nice kind of cut-off point. And I think that's what you're going to have to beat.
I don't think anyone's actually on a hot lap at the minute, but other than
Al Jadifa is actually, he's just coming through turn 5 now on the run down to turn 6. On the medium tyres as well. Al Jadifa always sneaks into Q3, like all the time. So
Alex is saying, I need Momo. Yeah, here we go. So Al Jadifa now is his first lap, so It's a bit of a late call to come out of the first lap, but again, I can't see how long's left because there's yellow flags waving.
I know, it's so annoying. At least if you put somewhere else, man.
Yeah, I want to know how long is left.
Or just turn the timing bit yellow.
Oh, Ajdeepa spun a bit.
Oh, that's it. Lit up the rears there a little bit too much. That corner is a pain in the backside. On the run down now, on this straight though. This is going to be smooth sailing all the way down to the end. Coming down to the hairpin.
In a quick time, but he should be up there at least in, well, maybe the bottom 8, even with that mistake.
Have a little look, see. Turn 16, again relatively safe. It's going to be a 134.
Oh no, it's very slow.
0.6. Oh, nah, he's quicker than that, Ajdeepa.
Oh, Johnny's
132.658. That's close between Johnny and McDutchface there. Old teammates.
Where's James Al? James Al's coming round the last sector now.
Speedy does a 132.7.
There we go, 1 minute 30 on the clock.
There we go, so you're going to have to be the 133.6. Speedy's retired, he thinks he's safe, and I think I agree with that.
Yeah, pretty much. For the moment. Even Scotty, to be honest. As I said, Scotty's only on a 133.5.
It's close. I think the 133.6 will maybe Stefano's out. It's going to be a 133.0 there from James, and that should see him safe on those medium tyres. Avi 133.1 on those softs. Was expecting a bit more there. I think it'll be enough though. So it's Shorty's 133. Still 133.6.
Oh, and Tim's round, and Tim spun.
Oh no. That's unfortunate for
damage
Tim
on
there.
the car. I can't see because she's facing the wrong way. She's waiting patiently, but she needs to hurry up if she wants to get another lap in. No damage by the looks of it, so she can try again.
Yeah.
How long? I don't know how long's left though, because the yellow
There's
flag's
39
waving.
seconds. She's not going to make it.
But she will.
Nah, she ain't making that. Oh, she spun again.
She's gone round again.
Yeah,
she's
no.
gone round again.
So
Got grass all over.
Tim, unfortunately, is out, but did make into Q2. Still a very good effort. 3 sync now.
He's
What's
slow
he
at
doing?
the moment.
He is a bit slower.
to the pits. Ajdeepa's given up.
He must have had a good first sector then. He must have messed up in the second or third. Because 3 sync's he's obviously a 135.3 is a slow time.
Yeah, on softs, mediums wasn't it? Mediums it was on before.
Yeah.
No, it was on softs.
No,
yeah,
no, it wasn't, wasn't it? Yeah, fastest, yeah. Oh, he's invalidated.
He's invalidated again, so he's out.
3 sync's out, Ajdeepa's out, El Stefano's out, and Erez is out.
Erez is out. Erez is a shock to be out.
Yeah, Erez, that's a bit surprising actually that he's gone out there.
No, Alex, that guy Alex can relax now. Obviously, he's out on the track at the moment, but he doesn't need to do anything else. He's set his time on medium, so if anything, he can just kind of slow down now. He's only there as a precaution. So, best of tyres. So, Johnny Stokes will be starting on the medium tyres along with Dutch Face. Speedy will be on the softs. Then we have Womax on the softs. James Al on mediums. Avi on softs. We have Chubb, Scotty. At the moment, Alex is on mediums. Alex is out on softs now. So, wait to see what he does. He needs to really pull out of that. Shorty's on the mediums. And then that's the kind of, everyone else has their free choice really. But I want to see what Alex does. Is he going to try and set a lap? Would the mediums be the better tyre to start on?
Yeah, the mediums would be a better tyre to start on. But maybe Alex wants to try something different. Maybe he wants to go to a different, like an alternate strategy to Scotty. I mean, it's quite a nice little mix at the moment. You've got Speedy on the softs, Womax on the softs, Avi on the softs. So you've got 3 soft runners there in the top 6. And then you've
he's gone straight up.
He's come straight in, yeah. And then the rest we've got to medium, but that is kind of a nice little thing, especially if Speedy, Womax, and Avi get the most out of those softs early on. It'd be quite an interesting. It will be quite interesting. Speedy says probably should have started on the medium. To be fair, Speedy mate, I think
it would have been close.
I think you needed the softs. No, I don't think you needed the softs. You could have done it on mediums, but I think at the stage you were at, you couldn't really risk it. And if you were outside the top 10, you could get free choice anyway. So the softs could be good for you. Third position, well, not third position, but up. But you know, it could be interesting. If you can get the most out of those softs early on, Speedy mate, then you'll be alright. So here we go. The people making it through to the Q3 shootout. We've got Johnny Stoke, McDutchface, Speedy, Womax, James, Avi, Chubb, Scotty, Alex, and Shorty. And obviously we have lost Erez, El Stefano, Ajdeepa, 3 sync and him.
Oh, I didn't set a lap hand him. So, bragging rights for the El Stefano family go to El Stefano.
That's it.
Only just though, mind.
Well, they both went through to Q2.
But he was faster.
He was, but
Wait and see. All down to the race though. Qualifying's only one part. We'll always go down to the race. Let me just delete this person's comment because I don't know the hell that is.
And then Speedy says that the softs overheat in Sector 3. Yeah, they might do, mate, but at the start of the race, you could probably... I mean, the Sector 3 is pretty... It's like most of it's a big straight, mate. You might want to just use your grip up in the first two and cool them down or something. On down that straight, maybe. I reckon you'll be alright in the race. Plus, you could also tie a proper alternate strategy. I've seen people do this strategy where you pit after like 1 or 2 laps and go to the mediums to the end or something.
Sorry, I was having a pee.
Oh, lovely.
Well, I know, I've got to get ready for the race, isn't it? Make myself lighter.
So here we go. I'm assuming this is... Oh, my Dutch face is actually... No, James Howe still. By a long way.
Yep, James.
I think he just spams the button. He's just going to go, come on, get me out of there, get me out of there.
He's eager to get some time on track.
So, I mean, there's no
point
point even checking the tyre because everyone's going to be on that. We're just going to go for best. Everyone's going to be on softs. And here we go for James Howe is going to come through the final sector.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, if you are new to watching this stream or watching this league race, these guys do race with absolutely no assists whatsoever. No racing line, nothing. So if you want to get involved, send us a message and we can hook you up.
Don't forget to like the RPR channel and whatever channel Hobo is streaming on as well. Like them, subscribe to them. There you go, DXTV Live. Get that viewer count up. Because if you haven't seen it, you should be seeing it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Beautiful if
you're gonna watch a race on F1, we're not being biased or anything, but this is genuinely amazing.
I am.
You got the best commentators. That's a bit biased, but yeah, I've got the best commentators, and you got the best racing to watch. You got a comment from someone saying "Go Avi."
Yep.
Avi supporter in the chat. Avi, as we call him, Mr. Smooth.
That's it. James Bond, 007.
Mate, he makes James Bond look like a nervous wreck, mate.
Turn 9 here for James Howe. Laps looked quite alright so far, to be fair. I wonder what sort of time he's going to put out. Let's see what he can do for this first lap. On the run down now to turn 11 and 12.
Big lock up there, though.
Yeah, that didn't slow him down that much, though. It's still quite a nice little line.
I don't think with the game not being as realistic as you want it to be, a lock-up doesn't really affect you too much. Like, you don't get no real, like, flat spots.
Yeah, that's it. It kind of just help you rotate your car a little bit, so it does actually kind of work quite well. We'll see what we can do now on the run down to this hairpin. Turn 14 there.
Nice cut there as well.
And 15. And then on the turn 16 here. Oh, how did he get away with that cut?
That was nice.
That was a nice cut, 1:32.1. The fastest time we've seen so far today, isn't it? But is it fast enough? We've got Alex out there. I think we've got an AlphaTauri of McDutchface as well. Let's see what McDutchface can do. Looking pretty quick.
Right behind him.
Yeah, he's been looking pretty quick. How much has he cut this corner by? Is he playing it safe or is he going for it? Oh, he's almost lost it. He's almost lost it. And a 1:31.9. Oh my days! Almost lost it.
1:32.1. Just about.
Almost lost it from McDutchface there. So Alex, I think. Oh no, we've got the. Avi's on an outlap, so it will be Chubb.
Chubb.
Let's see what Chubb can do.
After that, you got.
Oh, that was a lovely little cut from Chubb. Beautiful little cut. And it's a 1:31.8 from Chubb there. That was a lovely little cut. So McDutchface, I think, could be the man to beat here. I forgot to get your predictions, Hobo. I've got too involved. Give me give me top three. We'll go top three.
Johnny Stokes has been quite impressive.
Alex
Chubb
is about to cross
quick.
the line. 132.5.
I'll go Johnny Stokes, Chubb, and Avi. Hi, Amaya. Welcome to the stream. This is RPR. No assists. You're too chicken shit to do it.
I'm going.
Double with Joe as you decide.
I want to.
Moylan, I don't think he's in yet. No.
I'm going. Oh damn it!
And Speedy crosses the line to 132.8. Only good enough for 6 for the moment. And then we've got Mr. Smooth. Go on board with Mr. Smooth.
See, I'm going to go McDutchface on pole.
Good time from him.
Johnny second and Chubb third, I think. I mean, McDutchface, I think if he almost spun out in that last corner. So I definitely think he probably would have done a 131.7-ish, maybe 6-ish. So he's got some pace. James Al's looking quick too, though. It's all so close. It's so hard to pick just 3.
What's the rundown? Okay, so the rundown. Rundown really. How do you say the rundown? How's the top runners list? Top runners in this league. So we got Moylan, obviously. But Moylan's has. There's an update today for the F1. Like 1 second, we see Ali cross the line now. It's not going to be a good time from him really. 132.5. He can go faster than that, definitely. I think Avi.
Yeah, definitely.
But he better do for my prediction's sake, anyway. Yeah. So top runners are normally
Moylan's in.
Jack latest, but he's not in today. We have obviously a few of them from a Dutchface, Johnny Stokes, Scotty. Chubb's fairly quick. Do you know what, this top 10 rapid, but I'll say not rapid, but they're very quick. The whole league is very, very quick. Like, it's not just there's a couple of drivers that just run away with it. It's normally a fight between first, fourth, down to, say, sixth, could possibly be in winners.
Yeah. So Johnny's just about to come across the line. What's Johnny going to do? A 131.7. There it is, 131.7 there from Johnny. So it's currently Johnny, Chubb, McDutchface, James Al, Shorty, Alex, Avi, and Speedy with Scotty and Womack's yet to set a time. Let's jump on board with Scotty. So it's looking pretty good. So, I mean, we know McDutchface could have gone a bit quicker. I only caught the end of Chubb's lap, but I reckon they can all find a little bit of extra bit more out of it.
Moylan is in, so he'll be starting in 19th place for the race, which is good for him. But yeah, this honestly, Amar, if you want this race, this league is one of the most exciting leagues we've ever commentated on. Like, and that's putting in comparison the battles you used to have with what's his name, Axel, and all that lot. This is like top 10.
Does Axel even race anymore?
He just drinks.
Should get him over here.
Yeah, it's true. He was nice, wasn't he?
Yeah. So Scotty Harris now coming down the back straight. Let's see what sort of time he's going to set. He's not going to have enough time to go around and pit again either, so he's going to have to make this one count from Scotty. Come down into the hairpin, throws it in.
Both retired. You're still racing, Mars. I don't know how you retired. The drinking part's right, yes. You started drinking. I don't think you started either. I think you just
here we go from Scotty. What's it going to be? A 132.4. Gets him up to 6th position there.
And again, he can do better than that.
Yeah, but he had to go again on those tyres. That's the problem. He had to go again. And he's not going to get back in and be able to get out there again. So he's going to have to settle 6th at best. Womack, where's Womack now?
He's just started
coming through turn 3 and 4.
Time. As the cars are now deciding to come back out on track. So he's got a bit clearer ahead of him.
That's it.
He has got, I believe that's Dutchface ahead on a lap as well.
Yeah, let's jump on board with Dutchface because he's slightly down, but his first lap was looking good. It's that final sector where he could probably gain a couple temps. So if he can keep it relatively similar, keep it consistent.
The angles the camera gives sometimes are terrible.
Yeah, it gives you some really good one, and it gives me. I hate it when it gives you that janky cockpit view. Where it's like, well, if I wanted to be that, I'd go into cockpit view.
Or do you see the rear wing? Why do I want to see the rear wing?
Oh yeah. Oh, my Dutchface! His back end's really loose around this track. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think he should be right. He can still improve because he had that bad last corner.
131.7 is rapid. And
It
it all depends
is.
what Dutch Face can do to beat him. And Chubb. Like James Howe as well, he's still in the pit, so he can come out late for like the
He would have
best track
needed.
temps.
He would have needed to back out by now. I would have thought. I don't know. He can still just go again. Looks like he's saving actually. Maybe he's just going to play it safe. Yeah, he's not gone for it. He's not gone for it. So
Yeah,
the
he's
Dutch
pulled out
face is
that
going
one.
to try and go again. Get that lap going. He's charged up enough battery. There goes the deployment.
So that's good enough
Shout
for a
out.
low 131.
Yeah, he could pip him and get him up into third position. Let's see what he's
Nice
going to do.
cut as well
Beautiful
for the
little
final.
cut coming across the line. It's a 131.8. Does get him up to third position there.
That's a quick time.
Yeah, who else we've got? Wumax is
132.7, and he can go again, I think, but
yeah, he's not got enough fuel. He ain't got enough fuel. So we've got McDutch Face. Okay, jump back on board. So McDutch Face, similar sort of time that he did last time. He's just got to try and stop that back end getting out.
There he does as well. He's got no help from his teammate to give him a little strim. Yeah, I'll jump in comms, mate. Why not?
Oh no, he's hit the sausage curb and gone wide.
How many are in the lobby? I think
That's going to cost him.
Full lobby.
Moylan's joined. I don't know if anyone else has. There might be one space.
I have to see in the thing of this space. Cause I'm not too sure. It might be a full lobby.
Oh, McDutch Face, man.
He's Tokyo drifting.
He's giving it his all. Is he going to be enough? It's not been as a clean a lap as his first one.
No, definitely not. And that even like
again,
car going sideways, it looks cool. It's not fast.
Oh, he's lost it!
Ran again.
That hairpin.
Okay, that's definitely a fast time.
Oh man, I knew he got pace in him, and if he just kept it clean, I could have seen him going for pole. But Johnny there, currently sitting on provisional pole, literally has nothing to do now. James Howe has crossed the line to start his last flying lap. With a stay on board here with James Howe. Oh, that's quite a wide line, but he should be able to nip that back in last minute. Yeah, he does. So there we go. Round 2 and 3 now here.
So that guy Alex now is coming down the final straight. Speedy started he's on his out lap now, so he's just got enough time to cross the line. So he'll be the last one, I believe. We'll stay on board now with that guy Alex as he comes down the final corner. Not too much of a cut there though. It's not going to be a good time. He's not going to have enough time. Oh, did he? I think he just made it, you know, to have one more crack.
Yeah, he did.
That was very low. He'll be the last one. That was very last minute. As Avi does improve by 4 attempts. Only good enough for 6, though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
James Howe is
look how close it is, though. Like, it's ridiculous.
So close.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Suppose Chubb. He's invalidated it. Chubb's invalidated it. The Chubb can't do any better than that.
That's unfortunate for Chubb.
James Howe ran the back straight. Have a look now, because I know by the time of here, he's very quick. He is very quick. It was a 109 when he crossed the DRS line. So
yes, looking pretty good. Brakes here for the hairpin. Cuts that really nicely. Easily on the power, not too much wheel spin. On the run down now for the final corner. Turn 16, how much has he cut it by? Plays it very conservative. But gets on the power a little bit earlier. On the run down to the line, it's a 132.1. Lifts him up to 5th position there.
No, he went slower.
Yeah.
That was a slower time. I think like that final
cut
is more with that.
1,000th of a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with that, if he didn't cut that, you know, he needed to cut that last corner a bit more, I think. Take a bit of a risk.
So, Alex is 2 tenths up currently.
But right now, they've put him around, only getting 1 place.
Was that Speedy? Speedy.
Yeah,
oh no!
third.
Alex is out of fuel. Alex has run out of fuel.
Speedy's in 3rd.
Go on, Speedy. Gets a lap in. That's his true pace. He's nailed one. 3rd position, starting on those soft tyres as well. That could be a good little start for Speedy. And that is that. That is that. Don't think anyone managed to get any penalties to be knocked down at all.
No, is that it? Who timed it well? It was Alex, wasn't it?
Yeah, enough. Alex timed it well, we just ran out of fuel.
Yeah. Well timed, misjudged.
It's just one of those, I'll go if I last or last, isn't it?
Do you know what? Looking at it as well, it's massive for Ferrari. A 1-2 in China for Ferrari. So there you have it. So here we go. So your top 10 We have Johnny Stokes in the Ferrari in first place. His teammate is in second. So it's a Ferrari lockout for the first row of the grid. Then we have Speedy for the first time, I believe, in this league, in third place on the grid. So second row. Then we have Shorty in fourth. Fifth place was Dutch Face. Sixth is James Al. Seventh is Avi. Eighth is Scotty. That guy is in ninth. And finally, in 10th place is Wumax. So we both got 2 right out of that, I believe. Because you said Dutch Face and I said Avi.
Yeah.
I think no one expected Speedy.
I put McDutchface on pole though.
You did.
And I still think
if
he didn't mess up, I think he could have snatched it. It would have been very, very close though. We're talking super close.
Yeah, definitely. Am I saying Joe victory lane? Let's see if he gets around the first corner. Yep, it is Joe. No assisted Joe.
How much you want to bet Joe runs deep going into the first corner?
Now Joe said I need to get a good launch. Now that is one thing that he has improved on massively. His starts on the race have been unreal. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't understand it.
Do you know who starts still suck?
Amars.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know still who has the worst starts?
Amar. Me,
nope.
Probably, actually.
You, actually. I've never seen anyone spin off the line into a wall and crash out of a race.
I didn't crash out of the race.
With assists on.
I didn't crash out of the race. I just hit someone. I was still in the race.
Oh yeah, but you've got assists on. Like, with no assists, I can understand it. It's a bit brutal. Amar's starts are a bit slow. Yours are dangerous.
Mine have got better now. Mine have got better. I don't know why I'm getting connectivity issues.
Are you saying that banking that I haven't watched the races? Because I have.
No, they've got better.
Your last one was tragic.
Well, Mexico, I made an overtake.
Listen, Ibo.
I made an overtake in Mexico, cheeky fuck.
I can't remember. Calm down.
No, let's comment on an actual racer that's actually in the league.
Hey, where did you finish in last year's Drivers' Championship,
Ibo? Don't bring that Rosberg shit in here. You beat me once.
No, hey, I beat you multiple times, mate.
Where's the proof?
Proof is in a driver's
I was
standards,
gonna
mate.
say every time I've went to we've only had one season together, I think, because last time you was like, oh, I'm racing. I came over from Xbox to race with you guys, and you were like, oh, I don't want to race anymore.
Me and Jake were setting it on fire, mate. That's why we were just.
Exactly. You were like, oh shit, Hobo's now here.
Yeah, you spoiled our partnership.
Slander.
Nah. Anyway, they're coming through the formation lap. It's been actually quite a quick one, I would say.
Yeah, it's very quick. Not actually quite surprised, actually, to be honest.
Do we get telemetry up? We'll leave the telemetry off for now. Let's see. Oh, it's all gone quiet.
It's all gone quiet over. As you see, Johnny Stokes even doing a bit of warm up. Although they are quite spread out, these guys.
Yeah, they are, but I mean, it's a lot of cars to have on that straight. I mean, Johnny still has plenty of time to slow it down a little bit.
He definitely needs to. He's not at the minute. He's on full
yeah.
throttle. So I think AI's got him now, I think.
Yeah, BII now, that's the problem. Jack said should have gone for a slower formation lap if it's high tyre wear. Yeah, it looked quite quick, and I thought it was going to slow. But a lot of people go quite quick and then slow it down, like coming down that back straight. But that didn't really come to fruition, so.
Obviously, he's on medium tyres, and Speedy behind him in third place is on soft, so that quick lap would have benefited Speedy quite a bit.
Yeah, now Speedy, like you said, he just needs to get a good launch. He's got Shorty on the inside as well. Let's see. Let's get the lights going.
I'll jump on board with Speedy and see.
I'm jumping aboard with Chubb. Hopefully, it'll give me a good view.
Here
we go now. 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go. Antin picking up a drive-through penalty. Great start from Chubb, that looks like.
The better one from Joe, though. He's already alongside Johnny Stokes.
Oh, but Chubb goes into the lead. Joe's kind of stranded on the outside. This is actually one of the worst places to be on the outside. Unless you're like right up alongside, then you can get the inside for turn 2. But Joe doesn't quite manage that. With Dutch face, Avi up to 5th. Sick down. Shorty's down to 6th. Bad start from Shorty there. And Scotty and that guy Alex were going at it a little bit. Scotty actually has the inside line. But, that guy Alex
Shorty with
sends
a
it
little
on James
lunge.
Al.
Oh, it's
Oh, who
contact.
was that? Who was that there in the old Alpine?
So James
Three
Shorty
sink.
took a bit of a lunge there, had to brake hard to realise his mistake, and then that guy has plowed the back of him, 3 sinks in the back of him.
Oh, Moyland. What? Was that? Do you reckon he got illegal overtake then? But look at
Possibly,
Moyland from the back of the grid here, up into 11th position on those medium tyres.
That's
The
a great
scrapping
start.
massively. Chubb is doing really nicely out front here. Moyland's got the slipstream right behind Woomax. Woomax is fighting Lulu though. Oh, they're sweeping up. Woomax sends it up the inside, does run deep. Lewis gets a
Big
cutback, and
lunge.
I think Moyland's going to creep past Woomax there as well, and does. 3 sync now after that full send going down into turn 6. Is look at that, man.
Yeah, that was a bit of a lunge there from Woomax. That was never going to pay off, but we'll stay on board anyway. Let's have a look who else we got. There's movement at the back there. Nothing really being able to do anything yet. Dutch Face is really close to the back of Speedy though. Joe needs to make the most of these softs. He needs to get past these 2 medium runners as quick as possible.
Yeah, he
Right,
needs to try to. They're quick though.
Across the line for the first time.
Moylan's got a
Chubb winning.
fantastic exit. Sorry, Moylan got a fantastic exit off of turn 16, and now he's side by side with Lulu. Lulu does have the inside line, but a nice little wide line can also help out. Lulu is still there. Is Moylan going to try and get up alongside enough so he can dart down the inside? No, he can't, and has to pull out. Yeah, the outside there's not super advantageous. Oh, what's happened here?
Oh, Dutch Face.
Dutch Face has spun. Oh, mate, I've said it since qualifying. The rear end of his car has been a proper loosey-goosey, mate.
Oh, that's a big shame. He was actually doing really well there. Let's give Avi just the free run on Speedy. So we'll have a look with the top runners. So yeah, after that first lap, Chubb is leading the race. Johnny Stokes in 2nd. Speedy's in 3rd. Avi's in 4th. Shorty's in 5th. Managed to get a place back after the Dutch Face spin. James Al in 6th. 7th is Alex. 8th is Lewis Williams. 9th is Woomax. Moylan in 10th is ridiculous. And we have Eris in 11th. Al Jadifa 12th. Rob in 13th. Hadzojo in 14th. Dutch Face in 15th after that spin. And Tim in 16th. Free Sync, Scotty, and El Stefano all had to pit on that as well. So they're all on the hard tyres now. So they all picked up damage.
One thing we'll say, these soft runners haven't quite made the most of the soft tyre advantage at the start here. Speedy's obviously still behind Johnny. I mean, Avi's behind Speedy, so Avi pretty can't really do much until maybe Speedy does something.
And Lewis Williams are going side by side.
Oh, through the hairpin. Looks like Lulu's getting a nice, better exit there.
Brilliant exit.
Yeah, that was. I just saw his car zoom back past.
That was
really nice
from him.
And Moyland, I think, is just kind of waiting for stuff to happen here, trying to play it safe.
Yeah, this is first penalty picked up of the day, Hatojo.
Yeah. Well, apart from the drive-through penalty for Antim.
Everyone's quite gapped out. Dutch Face is in the pit. He must have got damage then. Let's have a jump on board with him. I think it was damage, definitely. He had to go into the pits already.
What do you reckon he's going to go for?
Set
of hards. Yeah, he's going for a set of hards. New front wing, set of hard tyres.
Yeah, it's a big shame from him because he was on a good start as well.
Yeah, he was. So Speedy, not really you losing touch of Johnny and Chubb. Still within a DRS and everything. Moylan has got past Woomax. Going through turn 10.
Yes, more up to 9th place.
Moylan's on a charge. The thing is, the gap's not even that great. Like, 4.2 from Lewis to Alex. Like, it's not that bad. He's not that far behind. The race win is still on, even for Moylan from there.
Yeah, he's still sharing the straight with the leaders.
That's it. And you know, once he's in clear air, you've got the slipstream here on Lulu. DRS wide open. Is Moylan going to full send? Full send it, Moylan! He's full sent. Look at that.
He's still there though, Lulu.
He is. Is he going to get the switch back?
No,
Moylan didn't spin, so which means he's going to retain the position. Well done, Moylan. What else we got going on here? Shorty with a 136.2, so Shorty is closing onto the back of Avi now, and Avi's got into within DRS of Speedy. Speedy, though, only 4 tenths behind Johnny now. The DRS playing dividends.
But yeah, they're not making the most of their soft tyres. That's the problem. And they've underfueled as well. Looking at Joe's car, so he needs safety car.
I think a lot of them are going to need a safety car here. We can see a lot. Oh, I thought that was. think that was a bit of lag there from Avi.
Maybe a little. I don't see nothing on my.
No, yeah,
on
it
my
looked like he looked a bit snaky coming through the corner, so I think it was just a bit of lag though. So what else we got? We got Lulu behind Moylan, but that's obviously just happened. So Moylan's now 4.2 seconds to catch up with Alex. We'll have to watch that unfold. What else we
Joe's
got?
a bit wide. He's losing a bit of
McDutch
ground
face.
to Johnny Stokes.
Yeah, McDutch face has got up the inside of 3-sync. They're coming through turn 1 together, they're side by side. Does he have it done, or is 3-sync going to try and hang it around the outside? I think 3-sync, or he definitely would have, but didn't quite make it. Sector 2, Arsenal Alpine, Hudsojo.
Nearly slapped again on him as well there.
That's the thing with no, hard tyres especially, man. Oh, that's going to be awful. I can't even watch that. That'll give me PTSD or something. Can't be doing with that.
Avi now on the.
Avi's got Speedy.
Third place.
Yeah, nice overtake there. Avi's Speedy hasn't quite made the most of these soft tyres yet, and maybe Avi thinks he might be able to maybe do a little bit more.
Yeah, this could benefit Joe as well because he can just stay on the back, but Avi's made a mistake on the exit. Joe's going to get him straight back.
Straight back pass for Joe's going to go for the outside. Does he have it done? He does. So unfortunately for Avi there, gets the job done, but then a little mistake costs him. Erez gets past Wumax. No, sorry. Wumax has gone into pits. That's why he's falling down further.
That a wing
change? Robson Racer, he's still there. Wumax, no, wing change.
Hard.
Set of hard tyres, yeah, strategy change. Okay,
it's
so
clean now, I suppose.
Speedy has now lost DRS to Johnny, which means Avi is just going to breeze past him when it comes. Although Avi does have Shorty for company. Shorty obviously set that fastest lap last lap.
There's a long train though behind Speedy. You got Avi.
Speedy has become a bit of a pace car right now. Or with a 3-second time penalty. Chubb has almost broken the 1 second from Johnny Stokes, but Johnny Stokes is about to gather that all back up. Oh, and a 1:36.0 from McDutch face on those hard tyres. Lovely lap there.
I think Speedy's in danger now of losing a couple of places because
and here we go.
A long DRS train.
Avi is DRS wide open. Now move to the inside before it was even open. Look at this double DRS, and you've got James out as well. James out up the inside of Speedy.
Lost a lot of places.
He has indeed. And Avi, that was right on the outside. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously Shorty was right there on the inside, but Avi was on the outside. I don't know if that was a bit naughty to hang him out to dry there.
Spin.
Oh, Avi's round. No, Avi.
Oh!
I was about to say he even.
Oh no! And again, Avi, calm it down, man. Calm it down. Wait for a gap.
I was about to say to Avi, he even smoothly spun back around then, but then it was almost like a baseball pitch, wasn't it? It's like strike one. But here's Moylan.
3 drivers there. That could be investigated by stewards for unsafe rejoin because that was a bit dangerous. He's gone round again.
Those tyres will be those soft tyres will be absolutely roasting, and he's struggling now. The worst thing about it is obviously it's all happened just before. He's got to do this whole lap. He'd have to take it nice and easy. And El Stefano and Tim and McDutch face is back in the pits. Oh, what the hell? McDutch face, what the hell happened here?
Yeah, Moylan did do very well to avoid that.
McDutch face is retired. Something must have happened though.
Not too sure.
Something like because he just set the fastest lap of the race last lap and he's just come back round. Something must have happened because maybe he. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He was having a battle with someone. I was watching it earlier. He was having a battle with someone.
He was battling with 3-sync, I think. So maybe those two had a little ding dong. So Johnny Stokes, the gaps, but these Ferrari boys are absolutely running the show out front right now.
Joe loses yet another place to that guy Alex. I think Joe's tyres have probably fallen off now a little bit.
Yeah, he's coming straight into the pits. Had enough of them soft tyres. It's unfortunate. He had a good start, and Chubb and Johnny are looking really, really good around this track. So even with a soft tyre advantage, it wasn't quite enough to help him through. Obviously, the DRS train doesn't help. Moylan up to 6th position, 4.5 behind Alex. Really needs to close that gap to Alex. Obviously he's had other stuff to deal with. He's got a bit of free clear air now. He needs to just get out there, get some lap times in, and bring that gap down. So James Owl in 3rd. He's got Shorty behind him, and Alex. Alex has actually caught up to Shorty quite nicely.
Erez and Louis are changing places quite a lot now. They have a good old battle. Hards versus softs. Mediums
So,
even. Oh, Louis
oh!
round! Lulu's round!
I'm wondering if was that before or was that just Erez' late break in?
No, it looked like he just lost the...
I think it was yeah, it did look like he'd already lost it.
There's good avoidance there from Erez. Just as commentator's curse if you've ever seen it.
I know. So Johnny Stokes half a second behind his teammate Chubb, coming down this big long straight now. Probably one of the closest he's been. Does he activate DRS? He's not.
No, he is. He has activated it. He's activated it.
Oh, he has activated it.
Oh, he's not done anything though. He's backed off.
Yeah, he has backed off. So he just used it to kind of stay close. These two could just, they could like DRS away.
Oh, Shorty
and yeah,
Alex battle there.
Oh, looking a bit snaky, but that guy Alex does get the move done, and now he's going to be chasing down James, who he can see just slightly down the road. Jack said, like watching the Pro Series with how close he's like, yes, this race has been very, very close, you are not wrong, and stupid battling though, yeah. I think some of these could have picked their battles a little bit smarter so far, but it's nice to see this aggressive driving at the same time.
And Tim's had a bit of a mistake, I think, there. Let El Stefano and Freesink through.
And here we go, Lulu's going for the overtake.
She's got damage.
Lulu gets the overtake done on Rob. Speedy, Erez is in the pits.
Bit of a drag race now as Avi goes late on the brakes to overtake and Tim, and he does. Gets right past on the medium tyres. He's got a lot of catch up to do though. He's down in 17th place.
Look at these two fighting in front though. Freesink and El Stefano in front of him. Freesink's gone for the outside line, but I think he's got to get the job done before anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, he cuts back across the track, but he's still snaking though. Still snaking.
Yeah,
I think he's done enough. I think he's done enough.
Avi's so close behind him as well. Nathan Oda, what game are we on these days? F1 2019? Question mark. It's F1 21, my friend.
2021.
2021.
Jump on board now with Wumax. He's battling Hadzojo, and they're down in 11th and 12th position.
Oh, that guy Alex has a bit of a... Sorry, God. Almost lost it there coming out the exit of turn 15. This could give Shorty exactly what he needs down this straight. DRS wide open, really, really close. Goes to the inside, and I don't think there's anything Alex can do about it. There is nothing Alex can do. And Shorty there goes up into 4th position past Alex. James L slowly closing in on Chubb here as well.
Wumax has just flown past Hadzojo.
Yeah, Johnny's actually got past Chubb.
So Joe's put on the hard tyres after his soft run. So
I think this might have been a bit tactical from Johnny and Chubb, because Chubb's quite low on his ERS, and I wonder if they're switching so Chubb can now save and just use DRS. Doesn't want to let Johnny get away.
Avi and El Stefano battling out down on the hairpin. Avi's late on the brakes and makes that move very simple. Goes up into 16th place, and now he's got Freesink to worry about now. Bit of a lock up there. Freesink runs wide. DRS open for Avi. I don't think he's going to get close enough to make a move.
Oh no, Hadzojo's round. Hadzojo just spun.
Again.
Yeah, and that led, and now he's going to have Freesink right. Well, pretty close to the back of him soon. So Erez gets through. So Scotty and Erez gain a position from Hadzojo's little spin. Any other close gaps? There's still Alex and Shorty going at it.
Avi and Freesink still battling it out. Avi goes for a move on the inside of turn 4. Does it nicely, but he left it open though for a comeback. I don't think he's got the tyres to do it though. Freesink, he's on the hards. Avi's on the mediums, and Freesink went to turn into the apex there, not realising that Avi was still there. Had to make a quick switch back, and Avi does get the place up in the 15th.
Avi's carving his way through the field.
Yeah, and then you got another mistake there from Freesink, which could open a door for El Stefano, because he's now lost DRS
Sector
to
3.
Avi.
It's just nothing.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, what the hell happened there?
What's going on here?
Freesink lost it. Hadzojo's lost it, and El Stefano's got 2 places the price of 1.
You buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free. Look at this up the inside for Freesink. Yeah, I just saw like the things change. I was like, what's just happened? I thought it was like a glitch or something.
All of them confused me. Contact there with Freesink. That was a bit of a risky lunge there as the
And now Hudson
alongside push him onto the grass.
Now, ladies.
I'm just going to rewind that on my actual stream because I don't know what happened up there myself. Looks so confusing from on board. I don't know how the hell these guys kept it on the track.
Yeah, James Al's pretty close to the back of Chubb now. Got into the DRS zone. And he's going to be using it to
so what happened there was Free Sync lost the rear, which sent him across track to the left as Sojo was coming on screen from that same side to the right. And he's obviously in the same team, so it looked like both guys just kind of lost it as Sojo gets pushed off and bullied by his teammate off the track.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
welcome, Singh.
Hello, Amar.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you guys?
Not bad, mate.
Man, not bad.
Missed your voice. Sounds sexy.
As always.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sitting right here, guys, man. Come on.
Sorry. 3, 2. So
James Al's right on the back of this battle for first
yeah,
place with Johnny
he's
Stokes
reeled
and
him
Chubb.
in. Chubb's not really managing to save much either. I mean, they're all pretty similar on ERS.
I don't think this is tactical. I think Johnny Stokes just made the move.
Yeah, I was just looking at that time, and it was quite a big difference in ERS, but they're relatively similar now. I think Johnny just got the job done, and now Chubb's going to have to be careful with his ERS. Everyone sets another fastest lap of the race there. 2 in a row. As James is reeling him in though.
From these top 3. Speedy has such a good start from Speedy. He's down into the 9th now. Obviously he hasn't pitted yet, so the guys up in front haven't pitted yet. So he's going to jump up a lot, but I don't think it's going to be enough to put him back where he belongs, really, after his qualifying.
Moylan's lacking a bit of pace, you know. The gap between him and Alex is now 5.6. It's actually gone up over a second.
He's lost time on him.
I don't know if he's had a few offs or anything like that, but here we go. Alex trying to go up the inside of Shorty again, now coming down into the hairpin. Shorty was much later on the brakes. Doesn't really run wide either, but who's going to get the better exit? And it was Shorty. Lovely turn there by Shorty, and Johnny Stokes is in the pits.
I think
he's going to switch them out
as well on turn. Was it turn 4?
Turn 6.
Turn 4. Turn
6. Turn 6.
Catch a lot of people out of that turn 6 there. As Johnny Stokes has now entered the pits, gets the choice of optimum pit lane, and he goes into hard tyres. Could get him to the end quite happily.
Yeah, should easily do it.
James Howe has taken the lead of the race.
Yeah, got past Chubb.
And again, these guys are starting to flash up with the.
I thought Chubb was just about to rear-end him there.
James
yellow fuel for Chubb as well.
Open.
Yeah, Chubb's got no fuel warning light so far. Who else has got a warning light? You got Speedy's got fuel warning. Rob's got fuel warning. Lulu.
Scotty making a move on
Sojo
Womack on the main straight. Simple move there from him up into 11th place. Did a bit of a mistake at the start, a bit of a wing damage. So he's now coming back up the field. Then we've got a big old battle here just in front of these guys. It's like Al-Jadifa, Speedy and Rob. All very close together as they go around Sector 2.
And a few lights just come on for Chubb as well. Or back on for Chubb, I should say.
I think James Alway pitting this lap anyway because his pit lane is open.
Yeah, I think Chubb's doing the same.
As Hudzojo's gone round.
Oh, again.
Yeah, lost it again.
Yeah. Here comes James Al. James Al carries on and Chubb is in. What's Shorty doing? Shorty's going round
contact
again.
Between Alex and Shorty. I think Shorty was going to go around again, and Alex didn't realise and they basically hit the back of him. I don't know if he got damage because of that though. We have to find out in the pit.
Oh, that could be a big blow for Alex. Yeah, let's wait and see. No new wing yet. I think he's alright.
Very lucky.
Yeah, he was.
On board with Speedy. He's taken the lead against this battle between Al-Jadifa and Rob Sim Racer.
But I'll tell you what, the undercut from Johnny Stokes there got him 2 seconds gap over Chubb.
Yeah, it's going to get him even more on James Al when he decides to come into the pits.
Chubb's car is looking a bit skaty on those hard tyres though. Pretty.
Alex is got in a lot of traffic right now. He's stuck behind Rob.
Yeah.
Down in 9th place. Not a good pit lane. pit strategy from the Red Bull team.
Scotty down in 11th, obviously pitted early on, but had to, was kind of forced into it. And Tim's coming into the pits now, got to get rid of these mediums.
Yeah, 11 laps looks like about the right amount of time to come in for these tyres now. So I think you expect in the top 3 to be pitting anytime soon.
Yeah, so James
out.
is coming around. He's got a 5.5 second gap back to Shorty. What's James going to do? He goes straight on.
Yeah, he straight lined it. Coming into the pits now, nice and hot. Shorty as well doing the same. And I expect Moylan will do the same as well.
No, Moylan's going around again.
Oh,
going to try and go as far as possible. Maybe he's waiting for a safety car.
Possibly, but I do know that he does practice like extending the life of his tyres.
Yeah.
So this could be a good shout from him.
This from Moylan, it's a good idea.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's waiting for a safety car comes, he's lucky.
Yeah, I suppose.
Get him at the end. It's a good idea, I think.
He's another option, really. He's like the 19th place.
I mean, yeah, for him it's kind of a win-win. Like,
Yeah.
he can't really lose from this point because he had nothing to lose from the get-go. May as well see what can happen, and if there is a safety car and he's end up coming in, get a set of, well, from here, you still need to go hard. You wouldn't want to go soft, would you? But
I think he'll go hard.
yeah,
I doubt he'll get to the soft territory.
yeah.
So that guy Alex having a little
like
battle at
6
the
laps for
moment
that.
with Al Jadifa. They're very close together as Lewis is in the pits onto a set of hard tyres for him. Yeah, Alex is really fallen into a bit of bad positioning because obviously now he's had the battle to get his places back against Rob and Al Jadifa. So he's going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah, it just depends how easy he can get past them, really.
Oh, he struggled against Rob. It should be a simple move against Al Jadifa. He nearly rear ends him.
Yeah, nice little avoidance move there from Alex, to be fair. We've got Michael Wilson and John Ford in the chat as well. Hello, guys.
Oh, Ford, man, where
Look
you
at
been?
this slipstream on Al Jadifa here. Can Alex moves up to the inside and gets the job done before the hairpin? Is Al Jadifa going to try and fight back? Nope,
Nothing
he doesn't.
He can do, really.
Nah,
He
some
knows
people.
it's not his battle.
Yeah, some people go for the cheeky little send, don't they? So James out now, still pretty close to Johnny, within a DRS zone.
We've got Erez still can't get past Scotty, and he's on them soft tyres as well, so he's struggling at the moment around this track. He's going into the pits, he's had enough. 5-lap-old softs, and he's had enough. Is there damage on that car, maybe?
Well, I mean, 5-lap-old softs, you're not going to get too much out of them, I suppose, are you?
Oh,
Everyone else
his
is
window
struggling
is
from
open.
like 6. Yeah, maybe he wants to. What's he going to go for now? Set of hards, mediums. Mediums.
That should have been a hard, I think. I think he should have jumped onto the hards, really.
I mean,
Going for aggressive
it's
strategy.
still enough. He can still get to the end, I suppose. They'll be a bit slow. I mean, Moylan's on 14-lap-old ones. So Lulu,
Yeah,
fresh set of hards, just come out of the pits. Same for Rob. Avi currently sitting in 11th, 7-lap-old mediums. He's going to have to come in, but he'll have to go for a set of softs, I suppose, at the end.
This is the most spread out I've seen this grid for a long time. Normally,
Yeah.
there's some battle somewhere on track, but everyone seems to be split by about at least a second, other than James Al and Johnny Stokes. 1 second, Alice is spun. Alice is round.
Oh no! Oh, that's
No safety car,
annoying.
though, but
Turn 13.
I feel like he's okay, no damage to the car, but it's hard to tell because I'm getting 2 cockpit views. Who does it? Tazojo's round as well. Oh no, Rob's round.
Oh no, not Rob.
And his teammate's right behind him as well, so this could be a simple move for him to go past.
Yeah, Rob's tire's going to be pretty ruined as well after that little spin. Lulu right on the back of him. Goes to the
Straight past.
inside.
Not much Rob can do there. He's got to be careful of his tyres now, though. There we go. Gets it stopped in time and round the corner, so should be okay now, really. Good move from Lewis. Opportunistic. So now Rob will be under threat very soon from Erez, who's just put on them fresh medium tyres. DRS open for both of them. Ares has a bit of overtake there, but he's not going to make the move yet. Oh, he is. He's gone round turn 1. He's gone round the outside. That is a great move from him, and it does make the move stick quite simply as well. Jump on board quickly with James Howe as he's approaching the back of Johnny Stokes. He'll have DRS and everything to battle with. Johnny Stokes, 20% ERS. But is he had a little look last minute? No. Just run out of room. Just run out of the track. Oh, Johnny is a bit twitchy though. So this could be a potential overtake, but Johnny gets back up in front.
Johnny used a lot of ARS in the last straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He's not going to have much to fight with now as
James
there
out
we go.
up the
James
inside.
out flies past.
And there we
Simple
go.
move.
See, these two fighting actually plays into Moylan's hands even more.
Yeah, it does.
The gap dropped
They
quite
keep them out of
savagely, but it's coming down. But it dropped quite savagely. Where it's leveled out a tiny bit from these two fighting. I think now James has got past Johnny, unless they keep fighting. It won't be too bad. How far do you reckon Moylan's going to go on these, Amar?
He's going to go for the softs, right? I think
Do you reckon like that 20 sort of area?
19, 20.
Yeah.
Good. You could fit now and make it.
Yeah, it'd just be a bit crap it then, wouldn't it?
I think if he's willing to stretch it, I'd say 19.
Yeah. The gaps, there's quite a few gaps in between now, really. The only close kind of people are James and Johnny. Everyone else is split by a good few seconds. Erez and Lulu and Rob.
Close.
Yeah, that's the only other one going on. Still no safety car either. I wonder how many people. If I'm looking at fuel, let's go through the whole grid on fuel. Moylan's fuel light's not on. James's isn't on. Johnny's isn't now. Chubb's is. Speedy's is.
Oh, Moylan's pit window's open.
Erez is.
The McLaren are asking him to come in.
Rob's is.
Is he going to come in?
I don't think he should.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He's ignoring it.
I think he needs to, he's come this far. He needs to go because if he does it now, he's just gone in between like two little stints. He needs to just carry on, get to the softs.
But James Howe is behind him. Is pushing.
Speedy level when he bets.
Yeah. Over here we were rapid. Yeah.
A battle going down. And the bottom, is that a battle there? Is that just the way that the graphic is now? This is the way the graphic was. I thought there was Alex going side by side with someone. Or just a poor graphic.
Yeah.
Jumping on board with Johnny Stokes. He's just basically putting a purple sector in the sector 1. Just trying to stay behind James.
Erez is... no, who was it? Avi's caught up to the back of Wumax as well. Getting within that DRS.
Chubb's going to win this one, Nathan says in the chat. Do you know what? I think Chubb needs to pull his finger out and get back on this battle but to keep up with these two guys here. These two are the leaders, James and Johnny Stokes. So if Chubb wants any chance of winning this, he needs to pick up the pace and get behind his teammate again. He's got a good shout of a third though. Definitely a podium on the
horizon. Yeah. Jack said in chat Moylan might have been saving tyres earlier, maybe why he wasn't making any gains. So Alex, yeah, Jack, that's what we were kind of thinking as well. After not seeing him make any gains, and now he's taking his stint longer.
He's lost 3 seconds in the last 3 laps.
Yeah.
Actually ahead of him as well, which is a back marker.
She's got out of the way though.
Yeah, she's out of the way.
Going round again.
DRS actually.
I wonder if it's going to be.
No, I didn't.
I think he might do. Seeing with like the gap drop, he might do this lap and then come in, but then it won't be too bad. 8 laps on lower fuel, soft tyres. This stage of the race.
Need to put it in.
Avi on the back of Wumax now, battle for 9th place. Avi is down the back straight, DRS open. It should be a simple move from him. Wumax is trying to defend as much as he can though, but there's not much he can really do with limited DRS, and there's a big swap around there. So Avi up into 9th.
Here we go. Gets the job done. Rob's still pretty close to the back of Lulu as well. Not quite close enough to get the DRS, but he's still making gains with the slipstream. Hudsojo's coming up to the back of and Tim.
Yeah, he's pitted again for fresh mediums now, but that should last him to the end of the race.
Yeah, definitely.
Chubb is not liking these tyres. Very understeery.
No, he's definitely struggling, I think, right now.
Liking the mediums a lot more.
But right now, Chubb needs a safety car because That fuel light is not going to help him whatsoever.
Yeah, that could be quite bad. I mean, I have seen, like, I think it was, I don't know if it was James's or Johnny's, but like their fuel light is kind of flicked here and there, but looks like they've kind of got it under control. James now with the slipstream catching up Moylan, I think has to pit this lap.
Shorty's going to get a lovely tow right now from Hudzojo and Antim, but problem is Hudzojo is battling Antim, so they need to let him pass really, otherwise they're going to get penalties.
Yeah, what are we going to see from
Hudzojo
Moylan?
dives to the outside. And
Moylan is coming in now, yeah. There we go.
And oh no! Shorty nearly got caught up between them two there. Antim moves out the way, and Hudzojo makes the most of Antim's Antim spun. Antim's round. So what happened? With Hudzojo? Did they make contact? I've got a feeling there was contact there.
I was watching Shorty.
Yeah, I was on board with Shorty as well. I think
So,
Hudzojo just taken the
Moylan.
corner like normal, and Antim's kind of just being collected.
I think
Speedy's gone
Moylan
past.
should beat out Alex just about. It's going to be so close though. No, he doesn't.
No, he's not.
Speedy's
Not
lost.
quite. It was so close. That's such a slow pit lane, isn't it, at the exit? So 7th place for Moylan. Fresh soft tyres compared to all these guys on hards. I mean, I don't think he's not going to get back up there. But
No, he might be able to catch up to the back of Shorty, but and also penalties is very minimal as well for everyone.
yeah,
Willett has lost a lot of time
yeah,
through this.
that was disgusting.
I said started in 19th. He had no real option. He had no other choice, did he, to give it a bit of a risk. James Al did get past Johnny Stokes as well. We'd have missed that, and Johnny's now right on the back of him. So Johnny now opening DRS. He's not close enough really, and Chubb lost
my
more time
days.
on the pair.
The grip Moyland has is unreal. The traction he just got past Alex. Alex was literally like moved to the inside and was just let him go. Like he can't even. Like Moylan's car seems like it's glued to the circuit.
He should be around 4 to 5 seconds faster.
You reckon per lap?
Yeah.
So if you're going from that, right, obviously that's going to decrease probably quite a bit per lap on lap, but you're looking at a lap to get to the back of Speedy, and then 3 laps to get maybe up to Shorty. It depends. I don't think it's not going to stay at that level though. I think
He'll never take Speedy in lap 23 straight. I mean, this lap is just all trying to catch up.
yeah.
Next lap after that is he'll probably be able to. It'll be difficult for him to get up to the tops because that 12-second gap between Speedy and Shorty.
Yeah. I think 5th is his most realistic finish, unless someone makes a mistake or spins or there's a safety car. I think 5th is realistic. 4th, maybe.
4th
It's
is
a big gap.
challenge.
Yeah, 4th is a challenge. It depends how well he can keep the tyres. If he can keep the time coming down. Oh, it's a yellow flag. Sector 2. That looks like Hudzojo. It was Hudzojo.
Yeah, he's not enjoying the track today. He's spun quite a few times now. He's picked up a lot of penalties as well. I've seen it flash up a few times for him.
Yeah.
You got damage on the car though? I doesn't believe so, but you can never tell anymore really.
Moylan's 1.8 behind Speedy, but then Speedy has lost like a second and a half to Shorty on this lap alone as well.
I don't think he'll get him here.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be here. Too far back
He
here,
has
isn't
to
he?
be, so probably
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, look at the time coming down though.
3, 4.
I mean, if he gets close enough, he might just drive past him. But yeah, I think what Amar said about 3 and 4, I think is quite a good shout. He has so much more grip.
All Speedy fight it though.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
no,
I don't think Speedy will fight it. Yeah, he won't fight that.
Oh.
Oh,
He's got to be careful though.
yeah.
1:34.333, fastest time of the day. Shows you how much pace that officer's got. Who else is battling now? Is that Antim letting a back marker on herself, letting someone through? Or was that Womack's battling with...
Look at that. Speedy moves out the way. The traction, but it
Oh,
wasn't.
does he?
He kind of did, but then realised Moylan actually wasn't that close, and then I think he's going to let him go there. He does indeed. So there we go. 14.8 seconds now. The gap from Moylan to Shorty. We'll have to watch that and how that unfolds. Johnny Stokes, 7.5 tenths behind James Al. James Al's actually played a blinder this race, really. When he got into the free air, caught up with them, I tell you what though, looks like James Howe had a really poor exit though coming out of turn 13. Oh, his ERS lights on as well. Johnny Stokes has saved up really well. I mean, James Howe's a little bit of a sitting duck at this time of the race, isn't he? No ERS.
Smartly.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, Johnny really doesn't need to overtake him yet. He's going to sit behind, gain a overtake, and then the last 2 laps to go, then just fly past.
But this is the thing,
Johnny's pushing. James is pushing, sorry, and Johnny isn't.
Johnny can force James to use every last drop of his RS constantly, and Johnny can just DRS behind him and close the gap, but he has to be careful when he does it. He doesn't want to reverse those roles. I think
he's saving quite nicely.
He should do what Amar does. Like when Amar used to save up a chunk of ERS, make the overtake and then just dump ERS to pull away. That's something that Johnny could maybe think about doing.
Al Jadifa right now in the back of Womax. They can't make it stick after that long straight. Someone else has spun.
I'd Sojo again, I think.
No, it's not. It's Lewis.
No, it's Lulu.
Lulu's gone round.
Oh,
and Al's not out of this race. He's hit the wall and everything.
I told you.
It's a Formula Ford.
Everyone else gets to smash into walls, mate. I literally look at one and my wheels fall off.
Now Jadifa does get past Womax for 10th
That was a nice
place.
overtake, actually. Going into turn 1.
We'll stay on board with this battle over first place. See what Johnny does. But look at his overtake. 60% as compared to 22% from James. And this is the move. This is the move. James knows it's coming. He's defended early. And Johnny Stokes is just going to go, do you know what, mate? Don't even bother. This is mine. Late on the break in.
Yeah.
I think so as well. I think he should have waited for a few more laps.
Unless he feels he can pull away. That's the only thing that he might think. He might think he's got enough ERS to dump it and pull away. Oh, James almost loses it. That's actually going to cost him, but is James going to try and come back now going into turn 1?
Saved him.
Yeah, as he's going up in the inside. Oh!
He thought about it. He's still doing it, actually.
Yeah, no,
he's
he is.
doing it.
Johnny saw what he was going to do and then went really, really wide. And that's actually messed up Johnny big time. Johnny still has the ERS advantage.
Johnny needs to relax. Take a couple of breaths. You've got 4 laps. Just do what you've been doing.
It's probably a good thing, to be fair.
1 lap to go even, then go for it.
Oh!
I think James is a sitting duck here.
Yeah, James really is, isn't he?
To understand this and just wait until lap 27 and then overtake him.
Yeah, it's like he can literally do it whenever he wants to.
Yeah. Johnny has all the power. James, he's struggling.
Oh,
Yellow flags are waving. It's Womax, I believe.
Womax, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he's gone around.
So I have some overheated tyres. So Moylan's not really making that much inroads either. 13.2 seconds.
Shorty did a 35.8, and Moylan was 1.4 seconds faster, I think.
Okay.
It's actually not even that. It's 1.2, so he's not having the impact he thought he would.
Yeah, I was expecting at least like 3 seconds elapsed, even for the first couple, before they kind of wore down a bit, but...
James Al's trying to pull away, but he's not got the overtake to do it. And Johnny Stokes is all sitting behind.
Yeah.
There's a good little battle between... Is it a battle, or is it just the back marker in the way? I think my back marker in the way. It is, yeah, and Tim. I thought we were going to have to see a Haas versus Aston Martin, but Antim is right at back marker. I moved that way quite rightly so as well.
James is flashing like every single little straight. His ERS is so depleted. Johnny's
he's
still
on
sitting pretty.
20%, and he's on 50 compared.
No fuel light from either James or Johnny though. Chubb's fuel light's still yellow. Shorty's isn't on. Moylan's is on. Oh, it's flashing.
James needs to be smart here and just save. He needs to just not give anything.
Yeah. I mean, it plays in James's favour if Johnny actually gets past him, to be fair. If he stays in DRS and then he can try and pip him. Yeah. It's a tough game though. Yeah, it's a tough mental game, which is right here though. Like, what do you do? Ideally, you always want to be the chaser in this scenario, which Johnny is.
You always want to be the chaser here.
Yeah.
If you've got all the resources, with how they've done the new game, you can't change gimmicks.
Yeah.
Changed how ERS is used.
Yeah, ERS management is a massive part of this game now.
Got a lot more going on. I think Johnny's got to
He's going for it again though, Johnny. He's using up again, so he's going to go for the move again. And I don't think he should. I think he should stop, but I think he's going for it still. Round the outside this time. James out late on the brakes. I think Johnny needs to
Johnny's
calm down
gonna-
a bit.
Johnny's got the drive though. He needs to pull away now though. If he's going to make this, he needs to absolutely go. Oh, that's a poor exit
Again,
from Johnny
same
again.
thing.
That is it.
Oh, that's it. James
is
straight back
not
past.
used. James is using, but he didn't need to use the DS.
Yeah.
Basically, a rest.
That's what it's. I mean, Johnny's kind of handing this race to James in this sense.
He's
though.
getting a bit impatient. He just needs to sit and chill. And then, because once he's got that overtake, if he had 70%, because of not using the overtake in the last 2 attacks, you'd have about 70% going down the main straight. And he would just fly past James, and James can't do anything about it. But because he keeps using it and keep making these little attacks, he's not having enough to really make an advantage on him.
I think he actually has at the moment. Because, like, they're at the same ERS they were last lap. Because they both used it same amount down straight. So
I feel like Johnny thinks he's got more pace than James, and if he gets the job done, he can pull away. That can be the only reason I can
the
feel
only thing
like.
that's letting him down is that last corner.
Yeah, he keeps messing up the last corner every time he's gone through, and James just got him straight back.
okay, let's see what Johnny does this lap.
Let's have a little look. See what's he going to do.
I can see him not doing anything on this lap. I think he'll wait. Oh no, he's going again.
Oh, he's going. Oh no, that was just a bit of an exit help. James isn't using though. That's smart from James. DRS wide open.
They're both smartened up, I think.
Yeah.
No, James is flashing now though. James has dipped below 10% again.
I don't think
he
James
wasn't
can
used
save
to it.
enough. No, yeah, it's just the natural
wasn't used to it,
usage
was
of
it?
it, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's
Ja-
just-
I think he's past the point where he can save now. It's too late into the race. He can't do anything about it. James didn't get the best exit, but Johnny's really struggling on that final turn on the exit there. DRS wide open. Going to switch to the outside. James is going to stay to the inside. Is Johnny just going to try and drive around the outside of him here? I feel like he's trying.
I think just putting a bit of pressure on James, just making him force him into a mistake. Let him know I'm still here. I'm still attacking you. Don't worry. Make a mistake. Make my life easier.
Yeah, James doesn't make that many
pressure
mistakes
gets
though.
Johnny's-
Yeah, it is. James.
Johnny's going to be under pressure right now because he needs to make sure he gets every
Yeah.
exit okay, and he's going a bit deep there.
That's it. This is where it now falls. Actually, I mean, again, Johnny still has all the aces up his sleeve, but I mean, it's still he's the coolest cucumber in this situation, and right now, I feel like that's not Johnny.
No, it's not. He's panicking a bit, I think.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Johnny's more under pressure. Yeah. That's a bad exit.
Yeah, it was.
Lost a few things.
I say, well, one more lap, and then he can really go for it. So he's got 6% overtake to go. I can see Johnny going again and trying to attack, but I think he's too far away this time.
James he's got. Well, I mean, he's about to flash.
Yeah, he's
Too
flashing
far
now.
away. Yeah, he's flashing now.
Johnny didn't only use the bit just to keep in touch. Hi, Cons. Welcome to the very eventful last lap of the race. There we go. Again, Johnny not confident on the exit there, but he needs to get a good one out of here.
James is getting a good call.
Pulls
Yeah.
away, yeah, he pulls away every single time.
Scotty is right behind Speedy. I'm just going to quickly jump onto this as they're coming down the back straight. Is Scotty going to make the move on Speedy? ERS is heavily in Speedy's favour. Speedy doesn't even press the button. He's on 92%.
Got no reason to. He's got no one to battle with.
Yeah.
He knows he's defending this. Like,
Oh, I'll tell you what though, Scotty is just going straight up the inside. Speedy, I think, I feel like Speedy's given up almost. Didn't even try and defend
he's
that.
going to save it for the next lap, I think.
Do you reckon
Should
it'll come back at him? Yeah, true. So,
This lap.
back on board now with Johnny and James.
Yeah, this is a great battle. James just needs to keep his cool. Johnny needs to be smart about it, but he needs to make the move done now. So he needs a really good exit onto that back straight, and then just to rinse overtake all the way.
Johnny needs to use ERS here.
Yeah,
He's really good.
it's good. James is so depleted. He'll have a little bit to use at the start. Is that going to run in deep? No. Okay, that's looking okay. Got to get it round here.
Hines, for some
Johnny
reason,
needs
not too
with
sure
ERS.
why.
Johnny needs.
I put it on here. I put it on right now.
Here
Okay,
we go.
there we go. He's using it. James is using it already, but James is about to. He's already flashing. He has nothing left. I've got nothing left.
So this is it. This
And
is
here we
the
go,
move for the
slipstream.
last lap.
James going to cover off the inside. Johnny's going to go to the outside.
There's
And he's got the
nothing
job
Johnny
done by
can
the
do.
hairspin. There's
James
absolutely
can't do
nothing James can do. Nothing. His ERS have been depleted for about 10 laps. And there
I
we
think he
go.
knows as well. There
How's
you
it going to
that
go
he
though?
can't even get the
He's
drag.
got to now this. He's got to nail this. Take it nice and easy. He does. Oh, James almost loses it. And there we go. Johnny Stokes, last lap overtake. Where's Shorty? Shorty,
Oh,
what's happened to
Shorty
Chubb?
Chubb lost it.
Chubb has
Chubb's
lost
out
it.
of fuel. Chubb's out of fuel.
I did that.
Chubb's out of fuel.
I was saying
Guess
when
who
I.
else is out of fuel? Guess who else?
Moylan's out of fuel.
But he's got Chubb.
Oh no, Moylan's flashing. Moylan's okay.
Moylan's flashing.
It's
So
okay,
Chubb's
it's
out.
okay.
Moylan's alright. So Shorty's in
That guy
third.
Alex is flashing.
So Moylan's gets fourth. What a drive for
Speedy's out of
Moylan.
fuel.
Speedy's out of
He's
fuel.
out of fuel.
So
They're all flashing.
They are all flashing. So here comes Alex. Crosses the line to take 6th. Scotty's coming round now. Just about makes it. Hasn't gone down yet. Avi here. Al Jadifa.
Erez is out of fuel.
Is he?
Yeah,
Right.
Erez, so Speedy will just get salvage a point out of this. Avi ran out of the
Oh,
line, but
Avi
he
ran out
just
of the
got
line
it.
and just beat him. Jeez, that was close. Oh my days, look at this. Watching
They're
Speedy
all
and then
crawling to the
Erez.
line.
Rob's still got some fuel, but unfortunately, Erez is too close to the line to make anything.
El Stefano's
Of
got
that.
fuel. Rob
There
is
goes
okay at the
Erez.
moment, but he is flashing.
There goes Erez. And it's Rob. I think flashing's still.
Flashing's
I think he's
risky.
right.
It's very close to being out of fuel. He's run out of fuel, but it's enough to get him over the line anyway. El Stefano's next. He's okay. Wumax is flashing as well. Lulu's out of fuel. But Lulu's finished, so it doesn't matter about him. And it's just Wumax now to cross the line.
That's pretty
But-
gutting for Chubb. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gutting for a few people there, but Chubb had done nothing wrong all race really, and then to run out of fuel in that manner,
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate.
it was.
Wasn't as bad as the fuel gate we had around Magello, but you know, still
I mean,
bad.
I feel like there was more people that ran out of fuel, but it was in less like circumstances where it mattered as much.
Yeah. Like I said, there was only real like Speedy lost a lot of places because of it, and then we have Chubb losing that on a potential podium because of it. Whereas Magello, there was literally like a complete change around because everyone was racing to the line.
Yeah, that's it. Well, driver of the day then, boys. What do you reckon?
It's got to be Moylan's. I don't really can't say anything else. Moylan's 19th to 4th is brilliant. So
Yeah, obviously
roundabout.
Moylan's a good shout, 19th to 4th.
I think Moylan.
But
Really, I'm not quite sure which one to pick.
while you think about it, I'll go through the tables to the final time. So Johnny is the race winner after that last lap overtake. James in 2nd, Shorty in 3rd, Moylan in 4th, Chubb's in 5th, 6th is that guy Alex, 7th is Scotty, Avi's in 8th, 9th is Al Jadifa, 10th is Speedy after running out of fuel, Erez in 11th, 12th is Rob, 13th El Stefano, Wimas is in 14th, Lewis Williams in 15th, Hadzojo 16th, and Tim in 17th, and our DNFers were Freesink and Mr. McDutchface.
I want to see what happened with McDutchface because he obviously quit out of something that was happening that more so might have been a battle.
The reason why Moylan stopped was so long, he got wing damage on the first lap.
Yeah, I saw that
explains
comment.
a lot.
So he didn't even realise. So when he came into stop, obviously, otherwise he would have been a lot closer. But still didn't look like he had the speed at the end, even on those soft tyres. They wore out way too quick. About 2 good
That's
laps you got on them.
surprising, I think. It's quite surprising.
Oh, yeah, I was expecting like you said, 4 to 5 in the first lap, maybe about 3.5, 4, and then maybe like 3 to 3.5, like that sort of scale down. Not like 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and then like nothing.
It also explains why he couldn't make the ground up during his medium stint. I know he got through a lot of places in the first few laps, but then he couldn't really gain much in that middle part of his first stint, which would explain a lot if he's got wing damage. They didn't realise. So he's
Yeah,
done
that's
well
quite
though.
unfortunate there. He's done well, definitely.
Yeah, still, I mean, 19th to 4th. Great race there from Moyland. So, are we going with Moyland for the driver of the day? Was that the consensus?
I think
Yeah,
I
it's
give it to
for me.
James, personally.
Yeah, James. Yeah, for me it's between Moyland and James. Moyland obviously for the pure gain, but James was solid the whole way through.
I think
Other
Moylan
than
had
the
to
last
take-
straight.
fell off towards the end.
Yeah,
James was, he caught up quite well.
yeah. James caught up and then was kind of there. And to be fair, He almost got it.
Was a bit off.
Yeah, his DRS kind of killed him, and he got a bit. He wasn't really lucky. He done it all well. Johnny almost threw it away, but managed to get it right at the death. Moylan said he had over 60% wear after 8 laps on those softs. That's disgusting.
Definitely a lot.
So, shall we flip a coin for between Moylan and James? Is that how we're going to do this?
You can do.
I can't flip it.
Should we just give them both? At this point?
I'm happy with giving them
We
both.
could. I don't think we. Wait, have we ever given? I don't think we've ever given like a dual driver of the day. Whatever.
Nah, I don't think we have. I think it's always been a.
Well,
a
there's
slight
first time
advantage.
for everything. Drivers of the day goes to Moyland and James Owl. Well done, boys. Great racing.
Yeah, and hats off to Johnny Stokes, the race winner there.
Yes, and well done to Johnny, obviously. I thought, not going to lie, Johnny, thought you had fucked it. Won't lie to you. But you had all the ball in your court there. You had so much ERS. James was literally chugging along for the last, 8 laps of that race. And you made it. I mean, you done what everyone else. If you watch any of the Pro Series, they're all doing that move at exactly the same time you did.
Yeah,
that last lap.
That's when you got to do it. That's when you got to do
So
it.
that was done beautifully. You got the job done and you took the win. So great race there from Johnny. And to be fair, Johnny controlled the race for a long time as well. Like he was behind Chubb for a bit, overtook Chubb, and then was just battling with James.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Brilliant to see.
Good little battles going on. Unfortunate for a few drivers, obviously. So let me just double check what race it is next week.
Okay, while you're checking, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, do please subscribe to both channels, DXT TV Live and to the RPR channel.
Singapore.
Then
Beautiful.
You get all the racing here. Was it Singapore next race?
Yeah, Singapore next race. That's nice.
Not
There we
bad.
go.
Not bad. Bit of Singapore. Do like a bit of Singapore.
Yes, we did enjoy it, James. It was very good.
But yeah, so guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll let Alex do the sign out for RPR, but from DXT TV Live, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. I think around Singapore.
And that's it. So don't forget, everybody, make sure you subscribe to RPR, Rapid Pixel Racing, so you know when, and make sure the notifications are on so you know when we're going live. It'll be myself and Hobo and maybe a special guest every now and then, like we had tonight with Amar, from Monday nights about 8:30, obviously UK time. Great race from everybody. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We will see you next week around Singapore. Thank you everybody and good night.